Even though it's Christmas Eve, I'm not in a great mood at the moment. So maybe I should play a game where everyone else is in a pretty bad mood. Let me just say, I'd be lying if it's not YouTube related, and I'd be lying if I said it won't affect you, or at least the channel, negatively. I'm not happy about certain things right now. Welcome back to Night in the Woods. Previously, we're checking out the changes in Weird Autumn. And there's plenty of them in Day 4. There's something new over at May's house. I should have made a save, but I really didn't. And frankly, I don't care. Odds are, like, most of the people won't be able to even see this video anyway. Has to do with my YouTube problem. I ran across some information that has me very upset. But look how cheery everything is. How can you be upset? There's a new song available for May. Up in her room, on May's base. Last time we played the Space Dragon. This time, new song! But which song? We have Space Dragon. We have Die Anywhere Else. But we've already played those. Hey, isn't that the song that you wrote for Cole? How about we don't do that? May had some disagreeable things to say during the drunken party rant at Cole. And now she's remembering this song. And now she's regretting this song a whole bunch. So much so that she's actually deleted it from the list. You don't get to play Go Get Dead, Angel Face. Yeah, it's just to drive home the point that, yeah, she wrote that song when she broke up with Cole. No, she's not proud of that song in any respect. But there's other new things besides that, though. We just have to head back to the Underhill, the tunnel, the trolley side area. We made a nice friend in the last video, Miss Rosa. She promised us, like, scandalous gossip about May's grandpa from back in the olden days when he's as irresponsible as May was. So we might as well hit her up on that. See what's going on. Fisher Deer seems to be here. Maybe Miss Rosa likes to watch him fish. There she is right there. I could steal a pretzel, but I've already fed the rats in my saves. These are saves in the past. Hey, Miss Rosa. It's me and May. Oh, that's a good thing. You remember back to Grandpa days. You were going to say something about May's grandpa. Oh, of course we do. Of course we do. Are they scandalous? I bet they're scandalous. Ah. Oh, like it's the old kind of scandal. Oh, May is going to have some interesting stories when she gets this old. Let me tell ya. So, May's family has troublemakers in it. You don't say. Especially on her dad's side. Well, that makes her grandpa on her dad's side of the family. That's probably why he's so interested in the tooth. Ah, yes. The mining workers versus the National Guard. They shot a lot of miners and some kids. You saw that on a microfiche. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was like the 1880s? Maybe. I'm not too good at that. Generational things. So they weren't even old enough to be around when people were getting shot by the army for protesting. They were at the aftermath of the whole thing. And... Well, Rosa has an illegal operation. It must be shut down. So her brain gets tired from remembering back in the olden days. Old hard drive, it takes her a while. Can we get you anything? Steel pretzel? I mean, they're right there, and May's good at stealing. She feeds rats. Okay, Rosa doesn't want to talk anymore. See you later. So that was Miss Rosa. She has problems maintaining a conversation at times. Luckily, we have more dialogues. The Telezoft has been quite talkative lately, and today is no exception. Looks like Wolf Lady is up to something. She's really up to something. Hey, that's an interesting talent. That certainly is one way to get out of work. Which you are! You can't control it that well. Oh, she's going to a job interview. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Change your identity. She's going to Ham Panther. She's been tired of the whole leaderboard thing and telemarketing. She wants to work at Ham Panther instead. Which, I worked in telemarketing. Yeah, they probably pay better at the Ham Panther. You guzzle all that coffee. Coffee and cigarettes. Eat them both. Yes, I said eat the coffee. That'll make you puke it. Oh, also, the church has something new. If you keep on going right from Candy, you could go to a new area that has a confessional and a locked library. But since the library is currently locked, there's nothing to do in there, so it's worth a mention at least. A lot of these dialogues are still up because, of course, I'm using saves. But there's a new guy. Oh, I just remembered there is a scripted scene. I could have passed it by using the underground. Yeah, the possibilities. The possibilities are no more for possibilities. Yeah, this happened again. Now, this brings back better memories. No more pizza delivery. No more Big Sal. Luckily, we're not going to run across many scripted things in this game. Going back to look at old stuff. Old new stuff. New old stuff. Whatever you want to say. How about we change the dialogue a little bit? The flood took out the petting zoo this time. Oh, they're good swimmers after all. Now you have a rooftop petting zoo. Tourist attraction. Well, I mean, we live on a planet that's like mostly water. Everybody needs to learn to swim eventually. Well, pizza's gone. But at least we have something new. Way above the pizza. We're gonna need to get there. Oh, jeez, I forgot this. Germ. You'll let us pass, right? We know you. No, he's Invisible Walrus again. Do you have to do this, Germ? Do we really have to do this? I'll be right back. Germ wants to exist. Okay, Germ. You existed now. You're in May's notebook. Oh, by the way, when you play Space Dragon, she has a new doodle for that. Why don't you draw space and then a dragon? I mean, you get the space down. That's how you draw space dragons. I mean, you got that, Tusken Raider-looking guy. I guess he's like a space knight slaying the space dragon. You got him down. Just make the dragon spacey. It's not this hard, May. It's not rocket surgery. It's not brain science. And remember, this place has absolutely nothing going for it in the original game. Now there's a dude up here. Hi, dude. Hi, this is not creepy. You know, just stuff. And things. No, we want a conversation with you now. What are you doing? You're doing that newspaper pretty good. Anything good in the news today? Yeah, you're on the weather section. Yeah, we had that storm that took out the light post, so it locked things away from us for a few days. Had the thing that took out pretty much the stairway to the church. Storms happen, May, especially when you don't see them. That makes some sneaky storms. They're like storm ninjas. Oh, and this guy likes wrestling. He's been here before. So, not much here now. Let's check out day 5. You know what? Day 5 is a wash. Let's go to B's Hangout, number 2. Yeah, not much to say about Day 5. In the Greg Hangout, Steve Scriggins is still very punchable, and Newspaper Guy says something about sinkholes. Not really that major. But there's changes in Hangouts, too. Look at all this junk. It's Miss Miranda's basement. She's got husbands down here. Do you remember her husband problem? They're fixing a furnace, but there's a new dialogue involved. Her cigarette, it's on all the time. So B is kind of a criminal. Yeah, you like crimes too, don't you? Yes, May is a dummy. What are you saying there? Oh, the cigarette is a dummy. It's helping her quit. It's a fake. It's just a light stick. So she chews on a light stick, and that says, "Hey, cigarette," to her brain. I don't think it works like that. You know what? I was thinking about that, but I just thought that was game design. So she does smoke a little bit. She doesn't use a dummy all the time. I thought that was real too. I mean, when she was in the mines, she had a cigarette, and it was lighting up things. Kinda. I don't know, maybe you were vaping. Oh wait, no, vaping is worse. It has like that big smoke cloud that comes out. The vapor clouds. No, May, it doesn't work like that. Well, I mean, they do cause lung cancer because you're breathing in ash, but they're not breathing in all the ash. There's a limit. Lots of things. Lots of things. I could make a book, but she doesn't know. What did you get a degree in, anyway? I don't think those are actual degrees. I'm gonna need to see your PhD on this one. Citation needed. Anyway, back to regular dialogue. That's the only dialogue change that's in this hangout. I've checked. So let's move on to Day 6. There's things there. Yeah, another case of note with that hangout is May will construct a different Rube Goldberg machine if you go with different dialogue while she's building it. So you don't always get the same machine every time. But welcome to Day 6. We got more Rosa. More scandals. I don't know why I choked on the word scandals. Hi, Rosa. Are you feeling good today? The old hard drive fired up? Oh, that sounds like a fine time for you. Want to talk about May's grandpa some more? Well, you said something about the tide rolling out, but I think you just meant a metaphor. There was troublemakers in May's family. The Lodge of Old. They knew what they were gonna be when they got older. So gathering places, kind of like I know there's like a Navy club that's like a few blocks down from me in Possum Springs. They probably hang out there. And then you got like the it's gonna kill me. It's like a lady version of the Navy club. I forget their names right now. There's a whole bunch of them too. They're like chapter 236 and stuff like that. They have dances at the HB. I don't know what an HB is. I'm too young. Ah, so she met May's granddad at a dance. That kind of sounds like me right now. And that kind of sounds like May. I knew it ran in the family somewhere. May's pretty surprising. She probably gets a lot of her attitude from her granddad, apparently. Actually, Stan didn't really talk too much about him. But, I know his interactions with May as a kid, though. He was reading her, like, longest night stories and talking to her about stuff. So, I wouldn't say distant. Unless he changed as he became a grandfather. But he's just kind of like strict but nice. What, that doesn't match him at all? And we lost her. 404, Rosa not found. You know what? She's becoming one of those kinds of storytellers. She's a T-Bleminic in beagle form. You're not gonna explode on us, are you? So Rosa's doing just fine, I think. She's still functioning. The old brain pan needs some work. What else could I do today? Oh, up in the church, the old patrol is having a talk with Pastor Kate about Bruce. They mentioned that old library I mentioned, the locked one. So there's differences there. Nobody's at the Telezoft today. I hope Wolf Lady got that job she was trying to get. What else is here on day 6? Oh, Newspaper Guy. Our new friend. He has things in the newspaper. You can't get them anywhere else. No siree, Bob. And there's definitely no scripted scenes this time. Actually, I should start using the trolley side tunnel to, like, you know, pop up here so we could get to Newspaper Guy a lot faster. Use the Rosa Express. Yeah, that's my nickname for it. But we still have to do the whole platforming thing again. There's no, like, easy, cheesy way to get up to Newspaper Guy. I think that's intended, considering we're just peering into his house. Just like through the window. We don't belong here. Hi, what's in the news today? Oh no, Quantarax! Doesn't sound like they had many people on staff, really. Oh, so we don't live in the Stone Ages around here. If you have fingers, but then again, these are very small parts. They'll get stuck in anything. And of course, May has to interject her job. It's probably her only job. She's like, yeah, that's a badge of honor for me. I hope you're not doing that all in one bag. I mean, yeah, that's usually how you do it, but not all in one bag, May. You're gonna destroy the bag. May, bag destroyer. People would yell at me if I did that. Especially since the Hand Panther bags are pretty cheap. Anyway, I don't want to move on to day 7 just yet, because that is Harfest. And the mid to late game stuff has a lot of changes in it. Harfest included. Lots of stuff. You'll enjoy that. Good night, folks.